Hey everyone, Kevin with Pangea. Today, we're gonna walk you through how to put together our small arboreal PVC enclosure. All right, so we've got everything out of the box. We've got our 6 panels here, our top vent there, our door and windows out right here, and all of our hardware. The tools we're gonna need to put this together are going to be a small set of pliers or a small wrench. You will also need a screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, and an interchangeable bit so you can use the square bit that we provided for you. You can also use a drill driver, which is gonna make it a lot faster for you putting this together. So let's clear this table and start putting it together. Okay, first up is assembling our side panels. So we're gonna attach the windows to the side panels. First thing you need to do is remove the protective film. So we're just gonna tear these off. Get that out of there. Get that off. Now we're gonna set our acrylic window in place, and now we're gonna flip over the side panel. Keep that lined up. We're gonna take 4 black truss head screws, and we're just gonna insert them in right here. All right, so we've got this panel put together. We're just gonna repeat the same steps for our second panel, and then we're gonna start putting together the front panel. Next up is assembling our door and front panel. The first thing we're gonna need to do is take the protective film off of our acrylic door. So we're just gonna peel that off here. Get this little bit off. Take the other side off. Got that. Now we're gonna attach the hinges to the door. Each hinge has bolts already screwed in it. We are going to set them through the holes, and we're going to hand thread on these cap bolts, and we will tighten these later with a wrench. All right, so we've got our hinges loosely attached to our door. We're gonna set our door in its frame here and get these hinges lined up to stick our Phillips screws in through there, and we're gonna thread it right into the pre-drilled holes. Once the hinges are attached to the frame, you can stick these caps to hide those screws right over. They just snap right in place. And then now we're gonna tighten our cap bolts to make sure our door sits in the frame. So we've got our hinges attached to the door and the frame. Now we're gonna attach our latches. So we can open up the door. You're gonna take the latch and you're going to slide it right through. There's only one way it will go through. And then we will just tighten this nut on. We're gonna give it a little extra, get it nice and snug. We're gonna do our other one as well. All right, and now we're going to put the latch on the back. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have the face that's closest to it aimed inwards. So we're gonna stick this on here and thread our bolt on. All right, so we've got our latches attached to the doors. We can close this. And then now we can assemble the top panel. To assemble the top panel, we're gonna need the piece with the hole in it and the circle vent that will sit right in there. You're gonna need 2 tabs. You're gonna have the triangles facing down, set those in place, and 2 black Phillips truss head screws. And these are gonna insert in like this. All right, now we've got our top panel assembled. Now we can put the whole thing together, so let's grab all of the pieces. To start the final assembly, we're going to take the bottom piece and we're gonna insert the back piece into the skinny groove on the back. It'll fall right into place there. And now we're gonna take a side panel with a skinny groove in the back and we're gonna lay it right on top here and it will fall into place. Now we're gonna stick one of these black square head screws in the bottom. Now we're gonna repeat this with the other panel. All right, now we can put our front panel on. With the handles forward and the logo at the bottom, it will just slide right into place. Here. Now that we have the front panel in place, we can begin putting the top panel on. With the skinny groove in the back and the thick groove in the front, we can set this on and it falls right into place. And we can set it on its side to put the screws in. Now we can flip it over carefully. And just like that, it's done. And as you can see, the Pangea Small Arboreal PVC enclosure is extremely easy to put together, and you know exactly where to find it at pangeareptile.com. Thanks for watching.